Martin Luther King tried to unite our country, but still in 2021, we have a long way to go.
African Americans are not the only race being discriminated upon, even though they are the main race. Yet, while we go through all of this, no one is realizing that we are all equal. This was basically what Martin Luther King Jr. wanted everyone to notice and or realize.
People like to say that America is perfect, but it isn't. We need to educate ourselves about white privilege and racial inequality so people understand it, or it's going to keep getting worse. This is how we can unite our country around this issue.
Many activists and leaders around the world, like Dr. Martin Luther King, fought for our rights. The problems they faced are the problems we still face today. They worked hard for a better future, so Black and brown kids can live in a country that loves and accepts them. As expressed, our country is divided because of the continuous racism happening now. But how can we change that? I think people are scared of what they don't know or understand. They don't want to try to learn about it because it is different from what they believe.
Dr. King believed that all people are created equal and people should be treated equally in our country.
Our country is divided because of racism, medical purposes, and homelessness. Uniting a divided country can be hard, but if we all work together, we can get through this.
Martin Luther King worked with a number of civil rights and religious groups to organize the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom.
I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
A peaceful political rally designed to shed light on the injustices Black Americans continue to face across the country.
I learned that MLK's speech should not be forgotten, because if so, then the society of Black race will start to break down. During the Civil Rights Movement, MLK worked hard to change the world into a better place, and he spoke openly about what he wanted for today's society and future.
Martin Luther King Jr. fought to bridge the gap of equality for Black people. I think that if Martin Luther King Jr. was alive today, he would still be the voice for the people. During this time of increased racism and hatred, Martin Luther King would have given guidance and direction for future generations.
We can bring our country back together by communicating with one another. Martin Luther King tried to bring 2 different worlds together by protesting for civil rights, and we've come a pretty long way.
But for the most part, we are free to do what we please and to go where we want. But we aren't free from being murdered or even spit on because of the color of our skin, the people we love, or what religion we are. The United States of America, land of the free-ish and home of the brave.